All right, let's get back to this case of the hostages in Israel. More on that daring rescue of those 4 hostages in central Gaza who are being held by Hamas. You see the video right now. The 4 hostages, Noah Argamani, Almog Meir Jan, Andrei Kozlov, and Shlomi Ziv. Now, you might remember Shlomi's cousin, Liat Ariel, right? Joined us last week. Well, guess what? She's back today, and I'm very happy to bring you back on the show and have a conversation which we were hoping to have in happier times, right? How's your cousin?
It's only you that could brought me to this show, by the way. I mean, we did not take any interview, but I was with you just last week, and that's a miracle. And I had to say that. That's a miracle. I would never imagine a week before that we will have Shlomi today. I'm shocked, really. And I'm so happy. I mean, it's crazy. It's unbelievable, really. It's unbelievable.
How is he, or is he? What has he said to either you or other family members?
He's tired, and you see that he's weak. He sat a lot. He didn't walk a lot, but he's okay. And I mean, everything is vital. He's walking. He can do everything. He's speaking. I mean, correct. I mean, everything looks okay. Of course, the mental, difficulties will probably come up later because right now, with all the adrenaline and everything, we're so happy. You know what I mean? He's so grateful for everything.
You see that emotion hugging the prime minister there, boy. There's so much about. I mean, I can't even imagine, and I don't know. Your family goes through it on the one end. What the emotion is on the other end. Somebody coming out like that, and what everything that's going through their mind when they see relatives that they haven't seen in so long. I mean, it must have been some scene.
It's just, we did it. It took our breath away. The entire country, I think the world, everybody, when they saw the hostages, 4 hostages that are alive, people were so happy all over the world, because to see that they are alive, it means that we must bring them back. They are alive and they are waiting for us. And that's what Shlomi said. The first thing he told me is, thank you for everything that you have done. And he said, thank you. And I told him, thank you. Thank you for waiting. Thank you for, believing in us, that eventually you will be out of there. And I have to say, Connell, that rescues like these, which are, amazing operations. And I'm super grateful for the IDF and for all the forces, the Israeli forces, are only 7 to 9% chances. We still need to have a deal. We still need to promote a deal. Just like when we discussed like that last week, we said that we need to promote the Biden's deal, the deal that was that Biden promotes. We need to take it. We need to do everything within our power to promote this deal, because when we saw Shlomi, we realized, okay, they are there, they are alive, they are surviving, and they are waiting. They are waiting. And rescues, the chances are low. And deals, that's the way to do it.
Did he tell you anything about that rescue? Because they literally, the IDF had to fight their way out. There were hundreds of people killed on the way out. It was a serious firefight, from what we understand. It, could have went wrong a number of times. Thank goodness. Here's some of the video that was put out. Thank goodness it didn't, of course. But boy, that was daring rescue probably doesn't even describe it. Did he say anything about it? What he was thinking? What it was like?
Well, he said that at the beginning, he said that they started to hear the bombs and they didn't understand what's going on. So they went down, and put their hands on their heads and just waited for it to pass away. They didn't know they are about to be rescued. They were shocked. That's how Shlomi describes it. And they also said it was very quickly. They just moved them, this, that. He was in Hebrew, it's like tiki-taka, very quickly. And they were they didn't even have the time to process what's going on, what is going on. And it was amazing to see. And the relationship that the 3 had, that's what saved them because they were together and they held each other, they supported each other, and we are so lucky, really, so lucky. And now this must happen to the other to 120 more hostages that are still there.
Thanks so much for watching. Just go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.